Yeah, this is Greg Judy. Just looking at the end of April here. Green is coming on. These are the South Pole herd that we have. There's about 280 head in here, all grass fed, just coming through the winter. They're looking pretty good for a pretty rough winter. And these cows all came through the winter with their calves, because we haven't weaned now for about 13 years. But what I want to talk about today is the cattle themselves. You know, folks, we're in the grass business, and really to make a living on the land today, you cannot afford to buy anything to feed a beef animal. And so if you don't have a cow that looks like that, it's got the big butt, big old gut on her, you know, that's the kind of cow that's going to make you some money. And she can do it on this grass. And everybody, you know, curses fescue. Well, that's what she's eating. This is Kentucky 31 fescue, but she's also getting a little bit of clover. There is some orchard grass. And here in a little bit, there will be some eastern gammon grass popping up in this field over here. That's what that is. But, you know, I don't understand. People are all about, you know, feeding them and making them marble and, you know, feeding them all this grain and stuff. Well, that's fine if you've got a market for it, but there's not much money when you feed a beef animal, something you have to buy when they can feed themselves right here in front of us. And what's better than feeding them grass? I mean, they can put on weight. You know, we cry about the chicken people. The chicken, you know, they get a chicken ready to eat in 6 weeks. We got to go 2 years for a grass-finished beef, or a grain-fed beef is about 14 to 16 months. Why are we doing that? To make them marble? 60% of the beef consumed in the United States is now ground into hamburger. Why are we worried about them marbling? You know, we've got a competitive advantage. You can't feed a chicken grass 100% and make them live. They've got to have grain. We have got a herbivore here that can live 100% on forage and just kick the stuffings out of chickens for a cost of gain. Take 7 pounds of grain to put on 1 pound of gain with a cow. A chicken, you feed them a pound, I think they put on a half a pound. So what are we doing? You know, the Beef Cattle Association has been screaming about the chickens. Oh, chicken this, chicken that. We've got herbivores, and we've turned them into grainivores. Folks, there's a good living out here, and it's called grass-finished beef. You've got to get the right animals, though. You can't get those great big monsters. You've got to get these 900 to 1,000-pound cows. How do you do that? You go get a bull. You're not going to find these cows at the sale barn. You've got to go get the smaller frame bulls. You know, 1,200-pound mature bull. That's about what ours are. If you're interested, go to the South Pole. I mean, you can go to the South Pole website, or you can go to our website, Green Pastures Farm. And I've got a spill on there about how we raise our bulls and what we've got. But you've got to get your cow size down. If you can read a newspaper by holding it wide open and setting it underneath a cow, just remember that air between the belly and the ground sells for nothing. So the more leg you have on your animals, the more higher maintenance they're going to be. This is Greg Judy signing off, and let's go get some grass-fed beef.